Oh my goodness. Good morning. Kathleen, go ahead and mute yourself, girl. All right, guys, good morning. Holy cow. It's really happening right now. And I'm so tense. I don't even know how to start this stream. We're going to talk for a little bit. A lot going on, especially here inside the truck as I'm getting things going. But let me move some stuff out of the way. Let me catch up with you guys. First and foremost, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. It has been a little break that Trooper Steve on patrol has definitely been on. But we're up and rolling, baby. I'm Trooper Steve. I'm Steven Montiero, a.k.a. Trooper Steve, your traffic safety expert here, WKMG News 6 Orlando. And what you're watching right here is what we call Trooper Steve on Patrol. It is a live stream machine when it works. And what we do here is we go all throughout the community and we come and we talk about things that we see here that you see, and I go and I simply go and tackle it, talk about it. Why do we do the things we do? Why do people drive the way they drive? And guys, things are starting to work in here and I'm getting excited. I can see myself, and so we're making some progress here. So I've had some time off most of December. Truck was down, we had some issues, but now we're back up and rolling here. And what I want to do this year is really have deeper conversations in the truck, out of the truck, in the woods, out on the shoulder of a roadway. Just talking with the men and women who make up our community, whether you're a service worker, hospitality, anything like that. That's what this year, 2026, Results 1 is going to be the driving force behind. At least that's my goal. I'm sure these people in this building have other goals for me too, but it doesn't mean we can't add to it. So to start things off, let's see if this truck can drive, first and foremost, and then we will talk about some honks. But I want a huge shout out to everybody who has been messaging, who has said, hey, where's the truck? Our loyal viewer, Sue from Canada, always watching us on our YouTube stream, and Kevin. Also, a lot of you guys really stay in the loop, and you guys know when I'm having truck issues because you've gotten so good at figuring some of this stuff out. What do I mean by that? You guys have learned our pattern. So if I don't announce something during the morning show, you're like, hey, is there a stream? Is there not a stream? Today we almost didn't have one. So what are we looking at today? Foggy kind of conditions here. There is the one and only Lisa Bell coming to work this morning, headed on in. But I'm still here at the News 6 studio trying to make sure that this awesome piece of machinery works for us this morning. So we're going to cruise for just a second before we jump into the meat and potatoes of what we're hanging out. Man, guys, I missed you guys. You have no idea the lack of stuff I get to do when this truck isn't up and going. Even our webmaster, Kathleen, she's like, Steve, we need to get back to work, bro. And I'm like, I'm trying, Kathleen, I'm trying. And now we're up and going. I do have some new equipment that we're going to slowly add to the truck, but I had a lot on the calendar. But with the issues of the truck, I was like, man, we have to be a little careful on what we do. So I wanted today to start with like a good sense of humor, have some fun, talk about some messiness that we have seen over the past month out on the roadways. I wish I could record everything that I have seen, because my gosh, during the holidays, you guys take your head, you leave it at home, and then you hop in the car like life is great. And life might be great for you, but you driving without your brain, it's not very good for the rest of us. So look, because I've been off of the stream for about a month, you're getting rare form. I got a lot of built up sarcasm ready to give to you guys over the next month or so. So brace yourself. All right, let's dive into what we're going to talk about today, and it's all about the honks. So if you guys remember, or if you're new, several years ago, we used to have New 6 at 9. It was a fun show that we had, but on that show, I had a segment called What the Honk. What the Honk wasn't really for me, it was for you guys. I can't believe this is happening right now. You guys hear it? Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I'm gonna try one thing while we're streaming here. And I'm actually just going to say, up with it. Our first honk, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be that amazing beep noise that's going off in the background. But we're going to go to a pet peeve of mine. This pet peeve is cars just love pulling into other traffic. Did I lose you already? All right, Kathleen's still there, so we're going to keep on jamming. So what happens is, occasionally, my biggest pet peeve ever is cars trying to pull into traffic when they're not supposed to be. So let me show you this first clown. Look at this loser. So this happened down in Osceola County. This is southbound Michigan Avenue, approaching US 192. It's a through lane. This has been this way for years, but drivers will go into the turning lane and then push their way into traffic. Why do you got to make your problems everybody else's problems? It truly makes no sense to me. None at all. This is a non-moving violation to catch you a ticket. Think about this, guys. Coming back out, how often are you driving somewhere and someone's like, oh, I'm just going to go this way now? It's like, no, you're impeding the flow of traffic. You're really messing things up. Just like this beeping. Really messing me up right now. So don't be that person. Matt Austin really hates that. It drives me crazy too. Let's move on to our second honk. We got 6 honks we're going to cover here this morning. So our next honk is an interesting one. I'm going to pull into this parking lot so I can talk to you guys, because I can't drive, talk to you, and have this beeping at the same time, because I'm going to have a level of losing my mind. So this next one, I actually took this photo, guys, and it bothered me because it was blocking some parking spots. Check this out. So this white vehicle here, I'm a food delivery person, meaning I consume delivery food. My wife's gone all the time, so got to do your thing. This guy decided to leave his car in the middle of the parking area, block 2 disabled parking spots, leave the car running, and go inside. That deserves honk number 2. So, coming back out, what would the violation be? Improper stopping or standing, impeding the flow of traffic, leaving a vehicle unattended. I can go down a list. Not the right thing to be doing. You're in a residential area, and there are no exceptions for things like that. The only things that have exceptions are either armed guards, where they're temporarily loading or unloading money, or going about and emergency vehicles. Delivery food service, find the parking spot, do it nicely, and go grab the food. And then I want you to drive safely, all right? Don't be the one that's blocking the spots like that. You give other people a bad rap. So this next one is all about passenger safety, and I don't think this passenger is going to get injured at all, but I love this guy's sense of humor. Cruising in a convertible, I think a little Miata there, and he's got his teddy front right and center there. I love this even more because the teddy bear is buckled in. So what does this say? If you have time to buckle a teddy bear in, then, hey, we all have time to buckle ourselves in. I love stuff like this. It kind of looks it's so funny. It's so funny. What else have we seen throughout? We've seen huge stuffed horses on top of cars and what the honk before. We've seen people transporting all sorts of weird things in their car. But the cool thing is just seeing that he took the time to buckle them in. Love it. And guys, anytime you see something on the road, whether you're catching it from your dash cam or you're walking in a parking lot and you got your phone, take a picture and send them to me, whether it's via direct message on social media or you can just email them directly to me. You can send them to our web team. No matter how you send this, as long as you label it Trooper Steve, what the honk, it's going to find its way to me. But send that stuff in, because this is the stuff that makes our content. And then I get to share it with you guys. So as a motorcycle rider, I understand things aren't always easy for us as cyclists. Whether you're a bicycle rider, a motorcycle rider, two wheels, not easy. And I was one of these riders where it's like, I'm just driving a bike, let me just park wherever I want. And that's not the case. As a motorcycle rider, you're required to obey all the rules of the road, whether it's in a parking space. Here, even in the state of Florida, we don't allow lane splitting like other states sometimes allow lane splitting. And what is lane splitting? Where you're passing traffic and you're splitting cars between two different travel lanes. But too often, the biggest violation I see on motorcyclists is, you guys think you can park where you want. Point in case, this right here. This is a sidewalk outside of a barber shop in Lake Mary. A viewer sent me this and was like, is this proper parking? Could this be towed? So no, not proper parking for Mr. Kawasaki here. I'm glad that he's rocking his helmet and that he left his helmet on the bike there. But the best part is the sign located directly behind the motorcycle. No stopping, no parking, no standing. Can't have your vehicle there, let alone right by where people are dining. So would this be a violation? Absolutely would be a violation. Just, it makes no sense. And the parking thing is what drives me crazy with you guys is all too often the signs are right there. The sign is flat out saying you can't park here, fire lane, no stopping or standing, emergency vehicles only. And every time I get sent one of these, bloop, the photo's right there. The signage, the traffic control device saying you can't park there. So this is a minor violation, but still a violation. You can see this SUV, this Ford Explorer with the UCF tag. Just front tires in the zone, design, no parking, fire lane by order of the fire department. City of Orlando here towards Lake Ivanhoe. And what's funny about this is on both sides of that safety marking, there are two open parking spots. So that driver could have easily not parked in front of that. The damage that would occur to this Ford Explorer would almost be entertaining for me, because the fire department says no park there, and if emergency happens, guess what? They're going to get to that fire hydrant. All right. So let's wrap this up with our last one, and it's the same thing of the first one. People trying to cut into traffic. And I'll never process this. I wish every single one of my vehicles had red and blue lights in it, and ticket writers, because we don't hand write tickets anymore. But I would be printing tickets like money at this point. BMW at its finest. You know, there is a sense of entitlement that comes with BMW owners. If you're a BMW owner, I'm not sorry. The idea that you're going to push your way into traffic over a double white and through, it just, it grinds my gears, guys. Just absolutely drives me crazy. Moving violation and contributing to traffic. If you did not know that, that's the kind of stuff that contributes to traffic. When you're sitting there and you're slowing things down because you have to fix something you messed up on, how's that anyone's fault but yourself? And then you're going to complain when you get the ticket. Or you complain when other traffic's backed up and someone's doing the exact same mess that you tend to do, right? Crazy stuff. Listen, we had 3 beeps during this stream, so better than the entire stream. I am blown away that I was able to even think through that. But we're going to figure this out. We're going to make sure that we get through these gremlins. I'm just glad you guys are back with me. You're healthy. I hope your holiday was good. I hope the start of the new year isn't a cliche one. What do I mean by that? I hope that you're not out here trying to set goals for yourself just because everyone else is doing it. Do what's good for you. Make the adjustments you need for yourself. Don't pay attention to all the noise that's out and about, because it's noisy. It'll make you feel like you're not keeping up with the rest of the world, when at the end of the day, you're just doing you, right? And that's all that I can ask for. I want you guys to be safe. I want you to be smart. I want you to be healthy. And most importantly, I want this truck to work. So we're going to wrap this up. Couple of minutes stream, 15 minutes strong, guys, with some interruptions. I can take it. Knocking the dust off of this thing a little bit. But for now, tune in tomorrow. We have an interview with Decision Tactical. Steve Kelly, a new employee over there, but a longtime legend in the law enforcement world. And I'm super excited to talk to him, what they're doing at Decision Tactical, and how you can increase your safety by checking out Decision Tactical. So guys, I'm Trooper Steve. This is Trooper Steve on patrol. This was live in Results 1. I'll see you guys later.